We're just going to walk through the process for setting up items in the catalogue that are purchased in a particular quantity and sold in a different quantity. So, for example, I might buy a 100 metre roll of cable and I might sell it to the customer on a per metre basis. Or I might buy a packet of 100 screws and sell it per screw. So anything that comes where you're purchasing in one quantity, but then selling it to the customer in another, this would apply to. So what I've done is I've pulled open the catalogue item in question, and this details page is all about what I'm selling to the customer. Okay, so I can actually come in here and I'm just going to copy this name for a second, and I'm also going to put here per meter, so it's very clear when I'm adding it to my pre-builds or quoting or using this product in the field that I'm actually selling this per meter. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to do is this minimum pack quantity. So this will be the packet quantity that I'm purchasing it in. So for instance, this will come in a 100 meter roll. So I'm going to type 100 into my minimum pack quantity section. Over on the suppliers page, this is all about what I'm purchasing from my supplier. Okay, so in this supplier description, if this box is empty, on your purchase orders, it will use the name. But if you actually pop something in this box, this will override what's in the name on a purchase order when it's being raised. So here I've just put what I had in my catalogue beforehand, or I could even come in here and clarify if that helps. Okay, so obviously when I'm raising a purchase order, I want that to be per 100 meter roll. And when I'm selling it to the customer, I'm selling it per meter in this example. Okay, the supplier quantity box should match what's on the minimum pack quantity box on the details page. So those two figures should match each other. The purpose of this is that when I do an import, or if I've got automatic updates updating this product, it's actually going to update in the quantity that I'm purchasing it in. But I'm actually going to make some changes to this so that I'm selling it per meter to the customer. So this should match the minimum pack quantity that's on the details tab. In this case, it's a 100 meter roll. Okay, so what I want to change this to is I'm actually going to change it to a per meter rate. Okay, so here, anywhere where you see the X plus Y, a little bit in gray, it means that you can come in here and just type in a particular calculation and Simpro will work that out for you, or you can type it in manually. Okay, so what's going to happen is next time an update file or an automatic update was done, this would still come through as $340 on the supplier price list. It's going to divide by the number in the supplier quantity, and therefore I'm going to get my net price per meter because that's what I'm selling to the customer. Okay, so what will happen here is it will actually be added to my pre-builds and my quotes and my sales as a per meter rate. So I'm, can sell 3 meters of it or 5 meters of it as an example, and it will basically calculate the price off of this. When I raise a purchase order to my supplier, it will use this description and override what's in the detail name section. And it will also only allow me to order in quantities of 100. So it will come through as, 100 or one 100 meter roll.